Welcome to Inside Liverpool. Jude Bellingham is currently on every Liverpool fan's transfer wish list, and it's hardly a surprise. The Borussia Dortmund teenager has endeared himself to supporters by his amorous words about the club and his scintillating performance on the pitch. At 18 years of age, he's already reached pinnacles many footballers can only dream of. However, Liverpool's pursuit of Bellingham looks unfeasible at this stage. Bellingham's asking price by Borussia Dortmund will be a step figure, one Liverpool may be reluctant to match. With numerous rivals vying for his services, a potential bidding war could also ensue, and that will make the England international out of Liverpool's reach. Liverpool have already been linked with alternative options, including Kacper Kozlowski, who broke Bellingham's youngest ever player record at Euro 2020 this summer. And according to the former Juventus midfielder Zbigniew Boniek, who watched the pair of them at the Syrenska Cup, Kozlowski is not only better than the Englishman, but also superior to Liverpool Harvey Elliott and Bayern Munich's Jamal Musiala. A few years ago, I was at the Syrenska tournament. Musiala, Elliott, Bellingham and Kozlowski played there, Boniek told Polish outlet Mechisiki. I must say that then Kacper was beyond them. Technically a depth player, Kozlowski is a typical box-to-box midfielder who has a good habit of being able to find the back of the net. He has averaged 0.48 goals per 90 in the Ekstraklasa this season, which is close to a goal every other game. In total, combining his goals with assists and penalties won, Kozlowski has averaged 0.84 goal contributions per 90 this season. And that is not to mention, he is also a terrific dribbler, averaging a whopping 9.4 dribbles per 90 according to Y-Scout, and winning well over half of them with a 57.6% success rate. His 4.46 progressive runs per 90 are similar to white players and even inferior to Liverpool's Curtis Jones, who is the best performing midfielder at the club in the metric, averaging 3.44 progressive runs in all competitions this season. Pogon Station are well aware of the 18-year-old's talent. Kozlowski became the youngest player in the club's entire history when he made his debut at the age of 15 years and 7 months back in 2019. He also the youngest debutant at senior international level for Poland since 1961, making his first appearance for the national team at the age of 17 years and 5 months. It's difficult to make an argument whether or not Kozlowski is better than Bellingham at this stage, like Boniek suggests. Kozlowski is slightly younger and Bellingham has been performing at much higher level. It is important to note, development in football is not linear, and there is nothing to suggest yet that Kozlowski cannot make the step up. How Kozlowski's talent will translate to the Premier League, only time will tell. Though recent examples of move to the Premier League from the Ekstraklasa are a cause for optimism. Jakub Moder made the move to Brighton in January of this year from Lech Poznan, and he has settled in astutely establishing himself as a key player for Graham Potter's side. Kozlowski would no doubt represent a far greater risk in contrast to Bellingham's proper ability, but at a much lower scale, with his failure around £7.2 million according to Transfermarkt. Ultimately, that could prove to be a bargain considering the Pogon Station man is regarded as the best Polish talent to come through the ranks since Robert Lewandowski. There is a case to be made for either one of Bellingham and Kozlowski from FSG's perspective. Ultimately, money could play the biggest factor, and in that case, Kozlowski certainly has the edge.